Hi, how are you? So good to see you. Now, that is a question that we ask, and sometimes it can feel like a loaded question for some of us when we really have some things heavy on our heart. Hi, how are you? Two things popped up in my head this week about that question. And the very first one is, when we ask that question, do we really care about that person's response and how they're actually doing? Or are we just being common courtesy, and that's what we do in our society? Well, I think that most of us really do care about the other person, and that's why we ask. So if we really care, then are we allowing time for that person to give us an honest response? Or are we running to go do something else? Jesus was so good about stopping with each person that came up to him and spending time and seeing how they were and asking them, how are you? We're called to do the same thing. So next time you ask that question, make sure you're ready to be available for an honest answer. The second thing that came into my mind was, how do we respond to that question? Are we honest or not? And sometimes we are in a rush and someone asks us and we don't have time to answer. I am definitely in that boat too. Or sometimes we're not comfortable with the person that asked us that question to offload or be truly honest. So then the question comes, are we truly honest with ourselves in answering that question? How are you? And who can we talk to talk about some of the mess and craziness that's going on in our personal lives? Well, I just want to remind you that Jesus, just like he did 2,000 years ago, is also asking you that question. How are you? And what are you going to say? He wants to get in that mess of your life, and he wants to walk with you and be with you and give you that support that you need. And he has a ready and listening ear at all times. So, how are you?